Hello and welcome to this lecture. Today we are going to discuss some psychoactive dietary supplements and we are going to discuss St. John wort, which is used for the treatment of anxiety and depression. And one of the research found on 29 clinical trials with the daily use of this medicine from 300 to 1000 milligram found superior to be placebo and as effective as antidepressant. And the drug that is used as antidepressant is amitriptyline, and we found that the effectiveness is similar to that drug. And actually, the Saint John wort is actually is actually a medicinal herb from the plant known as Herpesum perforatum. So this is a plant extract, and we named them as Saint John wort. But and they found that it is equivalent as effective as antidepressant amitriptyline. Then we also have another drug which is known as S-adenosyl L-methionine, and it is also used for testing antidepressant. And several studies found that it is as effective as prescription antidepressant medications. But the problem is that most of the research that has been found is not well controlled. What is meant by not well controlled? Mean there are different type of clinical trials that is required uh, for proving its efficacy. So we have some evidence of that effectiveness as an antidepressant, but the methodology of these research is not, you can say that, not well accurate. So there is a chance to improve that methodology, so to further strengthen the evidence. So this is another psychoactive herbal supplement that is used for the treatment, especially for as an antidepressant. Then we have ginkgo biloba. Ginkgo biloba is actually again the plant, and it is used for blood clotting. It is used for blood thinner. It is used for improving the blood flow. But it is always mentioned inside that please do not use aspirin with the ginkgo biloba, because combination of the aspirin and ginkgo biloba could be dangerous, because aspirin is also responsible for blood thinning and ginkgo biloba also responsible for blood thinning. So if both of them, dietary supplement and the drug we use in combination, it will further increase the thinning of the blood at dangerous level that could lead to hemorrhage, that could lead to bleeding. And the most important thing that we found that ginkgo biloba extract can help in improving the memory, especially for the patient in Alzheimer disease. And it was found that why they will be improve the memory, because of the improving blood flow. And Alzheimer is a disease. It is responsible for memory loss, change in mood, misplaced belonging, hard to complete a task, confusion all the time, change in the vision, struggle to communicate, poor judgment, social withdrawal. So there are all the early 10 signs of Alzheimer disease. And this ginkgo biloba is helpful for improving the memory, especially in Alzheimer patient. And why? Because of increasing the blood flow, as it is responsible for blood thinning agent. So when we thin the blood, it can easily cross the peripheral resistance and travel to the peripheral part of the body, through brain, through your hand, through your feet. So ginkgo biloba is helpful in improving the blood flow. But again, it is very important that do not mix with that herb with the drug, because both having the same properties. If both things having same properties, then it would be dangerous. So that is very important to understand. I have bring some research regarding the some psychoactive drugs. Let me share with you. This is one research that I found online and about ginkgo biloba, and the title of that research article is Ginkgo biloba normalize stress elevated alteration in the brain, catecholamine, serotonin, and plasma corticosterone level. To understand this thing, I think you need to understand some of the basic thing. That my question is that why you wake up in the morning early? or why you sleep at night? That's my question. And actually, that question having some answers, and you need to understand is it's not about the moon and sun. I know that the evidence is that when you see the sunlight, you wake up, and when you see the moon at night, the darkness, you get sleep. But actually, it is important that you need to understand that in our body there is one hormone which is known as cortisol hormone, and that cortisol hormone actually is a stress hormone that usually elevated in the morning or in daytime, and then it decrease at night. So your body will recognize these neurotransmitters, or you can say these hormone level, and these hormonal level will be high not only under the stress condition or in the morning, but it is also enhanced when a person is under depression or anxiety. That is why patient having depression, anxiety, unable to sleep properly, or even the elevated stress during examinations. Student work for long hours because they have high stress level. So this research found that the ginkgo biloba helps to reduces that stress level in the brain and plasma cortisol level. And again, they mentioned some of the catecholamine and serotonin, which is the neurotransmitters. And I already mentioned that serotonin is an important neurotransmitter like dopamine for mood elevation, for your emotions. So, but the problem with that research is that this research is only done on animal models, not have been performed on human models. So the claim of ginkgo biloba, not only the improving the blood flow, but improving the mood or and for treating depression, anxiety, we cannot claim them because the research is very limited. It is under preclinical stage and not trial under the human being. So please, we have to be very careful when you see such claims. You need to do some research and then buy the product before taking, or please consult your doctor or physician before taking it. You cannot take them by yourself. It is not advisable. So this is one research that I found. So thank you so much for today's lecture. Hope to see you again.